Welcome back to No Context Britain, a series in which we take a look at the best of Britain. It's episode 20 today. That's a lot of episodes. Lads, what animal would you be if you could be any animal in the world? Pigeon. How do you spell pigeon wrong? Pidgeon. Just scram pure pasties in town. Fair enough, but you're probably the most hated bird in the world. Yeah, did you see Channel 5 made a documentary about the Titanic sub before they even ran out of oxygen? That's just insane. That's insane. I don't even know how you put together a 75-minute documentary in that amount of time. Being realistic, it can't be very good. Bought these Pandora charms off some bloke in the pub. Now I've got them home. I'm thinking they might not be legit. Where do you think you attach them to your Pandora bracelet? I don't know how Pandora bracelets work. Weren't they a thing 10 years ago? You put you clip your charms on or whatever? Point to me where you think you clip these on. 1983, I bet there'll be flying cars in the future. 2023. What is that? If a policeman pulled me over in that, I don't even know what I'd fucking do. I just drive. What's he gonna do? Chase after me? I don't think so. This would instantly vaporize a British person. What is that? What even is that? Are those tacos? What the fuck are they? Is British food really that bad? If made correctly, yes. And some British food is roast dinners. Roast dinners are top tier. Same with full English breakfast. The rest, like shepherd's pie, fucking jellied eels, no. Nah. I mean, shepherd's pie is a bit better than jellied eels, but still, British food is typically not too great. Fish and chips as well is very good. I love it when tourists think they can get in the way of the King's Guards or whatever they're called, as if they're not actually soldiers. They're just sort of there for your own entertainment, which they kind of are at this point. They're basically a novelty for tourists at this point, but still, you don't get in their way or pester them and shit. British cuisine best in the world. What the fuck even is that? It looks like someone's just thrown up, put 2 sausages in it and some bacon. Dad spends £34 on curry only to find takeaway had shut down when he went to get it. They went out of business in the half an hour it took to prepare his food. I think he just got scammed. I love this photo as well. I love photos of mildly inconvenienced people that feel the need to call the paper. My favorite ones are people that didn't have their wheelie bins taken out. I've been thinking about making a whole video about people who are disgruntled with their wheelie bins not being taken out. But this is a great one because he knows it's ridiculous going to the paper about this. Actually, it's not. It's a bit mental to go out of business in the time between taking an order and delivering an order. You're barred. British pub drinkers say if Vladimir Putin walked in, they'd wreck him. All right, I'm sure you would. Sure you would, Gary. Ordered my scran at 7:30 and now it's 9:30 and I'm still waiting. Should have put my order in last Friday. It might have come by now. Starting to think China Delight is actually in China and not Prescott. Are they cooking my salt and pepper chicken by leaving it next to a high wattage light bulb? Are they frying my rice grain by grain? Peeling the spuds with a pencil sharpener? Fuming as well because I had a white Magnum in the freezer for my afters, but that's gone already because I'm obviously pure hungry. I rang up to find out what's happening with my food and was on hold for 5 minutes while they were looking for my order, which isn't great. I think I'm starting to hallucinate a little bit as well now. The couch is beginning to look like a spring roll. I just want curry sauce coursing through my veins. Is that too much to ask? This is the worst Friday of my life. I'm disgusted my new passport says Queen Elizabeth. It's disrespectful to Charles. He looks exactly like the type of man I'd expect to say something like that and go to the paper about it. I want to find this article. All right, okay. Ian Thompset, 45 from Rugby, said he felt... Why would you go to an insult to her memory? Why would you get so pressed about this that you go to the paper? Mate, do you really have nothing else to do? Colgate Max White, £10. £10? I don't like this country. Why is everything so fucking expensive for no reason? £133 per litre. I know a litre is a lot to have of toothpaste. But still, £133 per litre for toothpaste. That's like a nice bottle of champagne frequently bought together. I understand why. Why would you just order a tin of beans off Amazon though? What is to even order a multi-pack of beans off Amazon is a weird thing to do, but just to order one tin of beans. Memory unlocks. I still remember the smell of them. When you open them, they smell I don't know how else to describe it, but pencil. They just smell of pencil. And every time you unzip it, it unleashed that smell, and the whole classroom smelled of it because everyone had one of them. I miss that scent. I haven't smelled that scent in years. I hope everyone knows what I mean. Otherwise, I'm just sounding mental. I bought home next to a busy A road, but I had no idea it'd be so noisy. That's one thing I don't think I could live next to that's a proper A road. Gee, why would you buy a house next to that? But yeah, that's one thing I don't think I could ever ever do. Like, have a house on, like, a busy road. I like my quiet too much. What the fuck is this? Oh, this Pudsey the bear. It's probably something for children in need. Do you know what? There was, like, a weird... I don't know if it was a time frame or if this is just something that British people tend to do. Like, having a bath in baked beans for charity. I don't know why that's a thing. It just seems like a waste of food. Dad fined because his car's shadow was in a disabled spot. I was thinking about this the other day, but, like, how many bad turns must your life take to become a traffic warden? That's just like a wholly despised job, innit? What makes you go like, oh yeah, I want to be like a traffic warden? I'd rather just take like any other job than be a traffic warden. You're basically just a professional wanker that everyone hates. Jamie Oliver was spat at and still gets called an arsehole for banning turkey Twizzlers from school dinners. Yeah, deserved. No, I'm joking. It's not. Don't spit at Jamie Oliver if you see him. I don't want to be a bad influence. But at the same time, he shouldn't have banned turkey Twizzlers, should he? Wouldn't have happened if he didn't do that. Alton Towers slammed by guests for serving full English breakfast on cardboard. That is the saddest looking egg I've ever seen. Potatoes boy required. What are the job requirements of potatoes boy? £4.25 for some Asda kitchen foil? Are you taking the piss? Had enough. I've had enough. It's gotten to the point where there's OnlyFans girls in the replies going, my subscription is cheaper. Ice cubes made with British water. Oh, I'm glad about that. I wouldn't want any bloody foreign water getting into my ice cubes. Legal for... I'm glad it's legal. I can see right there, that's like a 3-star hygiene rating. So it probably should not be legal. Like if something's below a 4-star in hygiene rating, you know something's gone wrong there. Americans explaining how 30 degrees isn't hot while living in air-conditioned detached houses made of wood. I can't stand this debate because it's just so... Like, British homes. I live in a new build and it's still, like, absolutely roasting. Like, even when it's, like, 25 degrees, it's so unbearably hot. In my flat, it gets to about 35 degrees sometimes. I've had to spend 500 quid on an air conditioner for this room. I can't even have it on when I record because it's so loud. So I just put it on full blast for like half an hour before I record and hope the cool stays in the room. But yeah, even outside, it's horrible. It's sticky. It's like, the best way I can describe it is like, if you go out in British heat, it's like you put sun cream. You know that feeling like when you put sun cream on yourself and you go out in the heat and you feel sticky? It's like that, but you don't put on sun cream and you still feel sticky as hell. 1-star review of Loch Ness, no monster. Did you explore all of it? Food. At least you know what you're in for when you go in. A Swansea Town Council is considering getting a colour photocopier. Wow. In a report to, I'm not even going to fucking try and pronounce that, Town Council, the clerk Anthony Davies said that his current machine, which does not do colour, needed replacing. He added, it would make good sense to have a new machine, but members may wish to consider a colour copier. Much to think about. Interesting day in Swansea, it seems. Okay, so this is on like, I didn't even know they did magazines. Like, who buys these? Extra lies with that? Fella cheated with my McDonald's workmate? Who fucking cares? I don't. Choose your fighter. It's got to be the burger sauce. Nothing comes close to the Crucial's burger sauce. I might get some for my house. Can you even get them? Like, not in bulk. Jack Grealish. I swear there's so many of these dark kitchens that just like pop up now with like stupid as fuck. Because that's not the name of a shop. There is not a shop with Jack Grealish on outside. There was one like near, when I used to live in Canary Wharf, there was one nearby called Los Pollos Hermanos, like, you know, from Breaking Bad. And I was so confused because I didn't know really what a dark kitchen was at that point. I didn't know they were a thing. So I thought there was just like a Los Pollos Hermanos in London. Mum left buzzing after finding 7-inch long chip in bag of oven chips from Lidl. I would be buzzing too, to be fair. I don't know if I'd call the news about it. Like, it needs to be at least 8 inches for me to call the Mirror. What the fuck? Oh, Australia's best recipes are beans on... I hate beans as it is. What the fuck? What is that? That's it. Why is the cheese on the bottom? You can't beat a morning cuppa. Fuck off. When Americans say biscuits and gravy, this is what I think. Yeah, I used to think that too, but why would you actually go ahead and make that? It looks like you're taking a bite out. Ugh. Vile person who made that. Man who spent 20k trying to look like David Beckham is now 14k in debt. Yes. Yes, that sounds about right. Yeah. Imagine spending 20k to look like David Beckham and ending up like that. It looks more like fucking Matt Lucas. You had to be... What do they get? Tutti Frutti's not a thing anemaore. Oh, those were so sick. I hope they're still a thing. Not that I've had them since I was a child, but, you know, it'd be nice to still have the option. Chef lost 21 stone after her friend texted him fat fuck every day for 6 weeks. Worker ballooned after high-pressure air hose accidentally lodged in his backside. He's trying so hard to look sad there. He knows what he did.
Double-decker bus Grand Prix over 15 laps.
What the fuck?
He said last time he got full lock and it really wasn't going round quite far enough, but he seems to have found a wee bit more grip this time, taking it down the outside.
This is unironically better than Formula 1. Formula 1 is boring. It's just cars going around in circles. But there's so much more at stake here. If one of those rolls, that would be bad if one of them rolls. There's a lot more to think about with this than Formula 1. Because it's very top-heavy, a bus. Very interesting. We should have more double-decker bus races. What the fuck is going on? What? This person must be fuming. Like, you're not causing any damage to the bus. You're just causing damage to your own car. I'm doing a run. Why would you do that? Are you insane? Are you absolutely insane? This goes on for a minute. Like, what is going on? He looks so calm as well. Look at him. He looks pretty calm. Why is he doing this? What's the first thing you go for? Right, let's have a look at this. Revels go hard. Revels go hard. There's just not very many of them in the packet when you get them. So that's the only thing that puts me off them. But Revels, for sure. I think. Or digestives. They're simple, but excellent. Spotted this in Civic Hall. Disgusting. There's children around. Why do people leave used syringes on the floor? Yeah. To be fair, right, I respect him for this. I wholeheartedly respect this man. Just going about his business with his shirt off. Just doing some work. He looks like he's on like Hotmail or something. We should normalise this because British trained, they get so hot. English woman's phobia of Scots accent makes her feel sick when she hears it. If I hear a Scottish accent, I literally start to panic. My heart races and I feel really sick. People are eating pet food because they can't afford real food anymore. No, no one is. Who's doing that? I swear pet food is like pretty expensive as well. A woman chased my badger around Shell Garage. She was so surprised she dropped her curry. Most normal thing to happen in Stoke. Warning, some guy is high as a kite in Stoke Park. Oh, of course, it's in Bristol. He would not stop digging, threw handfuls of mud at me when I asked him to stop. Stay clear. I wonder what he was trying to get to. You can now get buried in a Greg's sausage roll. Oh, that's exactly how I want to be sent off. Man turns into King Kong and threatens his partner with knife after being served cauliflower cheese on his birthday. I mean, fair enough. You'd be pretty pissed off too if you got served cauliflower cheese on your birthday. Nothing really wrong with cauliflower cheese if done right. Just not an appropriate birthday meal, I don't think. That's like Nando's. Nando's is a birthday meal. Steak as well. That's a great birthday meal. Welcome to hell, Birmingham. Oh, they're already there. What the fuck is that? I hate that. I don't have words for that. It's like, do you remember that laughing, crying emoji balaclava mask thing? Yeah, this is worse than that. Why not put your favourite pie in a barm? A barm? What you call a roll a barm? It's either a roll or a bun. A barm, heathens. I didn't even get onto the fact that why the fuck would you put a pie in a roll? Why would you do that? That's just like extra work for your mouth. What happens when you die? Come and find out Sundays 10 a.m. That's a bit of an ominous advert for a church. Why do you have a portrait of Hacker off CBBC? This my dog that passed. Well, it's not funny. It's not funny that a dog passed. It's just a very funny. I don't know why you look at that and think, why do you have a portrait of Hacker off CBBC instead of just thinking it's a dog? Very sorry, it's too hot to open the chip shop today. Honestly, understandable. For anyone that's ever worked in a kitchen, you'll know how hot it gets even in like the winter months. To work in a kitchen, like a chip shop, in the summer when it's like 25, 30 degrees, nah. Owner of a mildly successful business in England. Oh, it's so true. And they're always like going to Dubai. They always live in Essex as well, don't they? They're always Essex. You can tell by the haircut there. We'll find any reason to complain about. To be fair, me. That's me. British cuisine, but you can't even claim that to be British cuisine. That's just wrong. That's just objectively wrong. Dad gets huge fright as wife washes t-shirt with their baby's face on. Man waited 4 hours for Chinese takeaway, then was told it was never placed. Again, why would you call the news over this? Like, surely after an hour of not getting it, you just call up the place and be like, oh, any update on my food? Oh, you waited 4 hours. Surely after the second hour, you realised you weren't going to get your food. Well, if this flag offends you, I'll help you pack. Can the couple having very loud sex on Blackiston Street please stop? I'm sat trying to enjoy my Rice Krispies in peace, and all I can hear is who's the daddy. A clock from 2008 in a museum. Feel old yet? What? That's just an alarm clock from today, I swear. That's our bloody cat. Some man discovers his pet chilling in another house on Zoopla. Oh, that's worse than getting cheated on. Like your cat living in someone else's house. Devastating. That's true betrayal. That's what that is. Rabbit-sized rats terrify Liverpool residents. They've taken over. Bloody hell, those really are some massive rats. I didn't know they got that big. Spoon's bouncer put a fake bomb in toilet so he can find it and be called a hero. Who would fucking bother spoons? How young is too young for the tanning bed? I want to lay my 3-month-old in one just to get like a base tan. She's super... Alright, I'm gonna leave it there for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye.